I thought you were actually coming up to ask us questions, but you're not. You're getting prepared for the next dynamic duo. Well, without further ado, let's just bring these beautiful ladies on stage. I know you're dying to hear what they have to say, so let's just get on with it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Kim Rhodes and Briana Buckmaster. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Bad girl, bad girl. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad girl, bad girl. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad girl, bad girl. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
We'll be performing at the Saturday Night Special tomorrow night. You're welcome.
Do you get mad when I do that?
It was beautiful.
It's Jason and I's new bit that I come on and I try to all about Eve him very poorly. Because nobody can out-sing Jason Mans. We all know that, right? I remember one time Jason and I were recording a few years ago. He had a t-shirt on. It's the best t-shirt for him because it's just a t-shirt that says World's Okayest Singer. It was intensely incorrect. There are a lot of you. Hello!
Way back there. Are there people back there or is that? Oh, hi. Yes, there are. There's people.
We
hi,
see
way back
you.
there. Hi. I love you.
What the fuck? I'm right here. I don't want your fucking wolf whistle. I want your love.
I love you, Briana.
Adoration. Thank you, Kim Rhodes. I love you all. We're so happy to be here. We both have lifesavers in our mouths.
Yeah, we just bonded over the recollection of how I forgot how much I fucking love wintergreen
The
lifesavers.
minty ones?
Right?
Yeah, let's fucking cheers lifesavers, man. Yeah, let's get weird about that.
Either that or it might have been did you not get the memo that we fucking cuss?
Oh,
Okay, great, good, okay, just, I mean, we
I have a mask in my jaw. I was like, what's this era?
that's sexy.
You know, you find a mask, you're like, that's not clean.
Don't wear that. Don't
Anyway.
put that on your face. Yeah, remember when they first had to start putting warnings on our
We
panels?
was first, yeah. I honestly think that we were the first people that went, we're gonna swear. And then creation went, oh, okay, and now everybody swears. We were like, it's cool because Kim and Briana do it. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Oh God.
Oh no!
Careful, you're gonna get Chinese chicken salad
I'm
too.
gonna pull my back out. Okay.
Don't, your back has been through enough.
I know. I put my back out last week so bad that I could barely walk. I know. Feel bad for me. I'll wait.
Did you wait? Okay, so did you put ice on it? Did you ever end up icing it?
I got icy hot patches, but no, I just did the heating pad.
Okay. You know you.
Heat, yes.
I am for those of you who know me, you know that I'm an old hat at back injuries.
Yeah, that's why I did text her. Help me.
Wait, hold on. I should find that text. It was very funny. Oh, wait, hold on. I am going to find it. I want to read it to you.
You guys are going to get some PJ party.
Please, Sam.
Sustenance. By that I mean at PJ parties we talk about things we don't talk about at panels because I see those phones out.
Not that. Ooh, not
And
that.
I don't want you recording everything I say at these conventions.
Wait, don't share.
If you want to hear shit, you got to come to the PJ parties.
No, hold on. No.
You guys know what we're talking about.
No, don't share that.
That hurt. Ow.
Where the fuck did it go? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Can I read all of this?
What am I blue or white?
You're white.
Oh, okay.
So I'll say, what did you do?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So here we can read it together. You read white. All right. What did you do?
I lifted heavy weights improperly.
Ice. It's so cliche, but it helps.
Like an idiot.
Speaking as another idiot.
I've been doing the hot water bottle.
That's for
exclamation mark.
That's for circulation. Ice is for inflammation. If hot feels good, alternate. But the pain is usually inflammation in my back.
Got it. Thank you, prayer hands.
I'm so sorry. That sucks.
Classic stress ball story. It's not like I need my back to do anything. Like move.
Girl meets ball, girl picks ball up, ball fucks her over. Girl texts friend in pain for drugs. That old chestnut.
Thank you.
There, now you've gotten an insight into our private chat.
There you go.
For anybody who's like, God, I wish I could be a fly on the wall, that's what we talk about. Back pain.
Back pain. Yeah.
Ooh, we're so snazzy. Should we, yeah, okay, yes, we should probably take a question.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you.
There.
The cute dress. You look great. This is a TikTok thing, right?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes, hello. I just heard someone shout bestie. I hear you and I love you.
I said that.
Someone else said it over here too, but hi bestie! Bestie! Hello. Okay, oh my gosh. I've asked so many questions today. This is the first time I'm blanking. Okay, anyway. So one thing that I love more than anything in the whole wide world about this show is that the women are all badasses. Yes? Yes. Love that. My favorite thing in the whole wide world. I'm wondering, who was your favorite person to fake punch, and who was your favorite person to get fake punched by?
Ooh. Great question.
Thank you.
Ooh. Did I
all
fake
weekend.
punch anyone? No. I didn't fake punch him. I real punched him. I don't think I fake punched him. I don't think I fake punched anyone. Did I get fake punched? I don't. You guys have to answer this for me. I don't remember.
General fighting then. Who was your favorite person to scrap with?
I mean, it was pretty fun. Oh my God, I just remembered something. It was pretty fun to chop the head off of that vampire in Hibbie 911. However, the way the magic of television works is that you have to do things that are ridiculous in order for the shot to look good. So the camera was behind me, and in order for it to look good, I had to keep just chopping. They VFX'd the head, so I was just chopping into the air. And they're also like, you have to make noises while you do it. So this is what I'm doing over and over and over again because I couldn't get it right. I'm doing this. And then like each time like looking back and doing that smile, they wanted me to like smile at camera. Oh my God, I was humiliated because I thought I didn't realize that that's just part of how you do it. But that was pretty fun.
And what about anybody beat you up that was fun to play with?
No, here's another funny one though. I'm gonna regret this, but the episode. I know, I'll be okay. I'm not gonna do anything harsh. I'll be fine. It's good for me. There's an episode that I did, and Sam Smith was in it, and we're all in a circle with Lucifer. I shoot Lucifer. Hey, that's a good one. That was fun. I can't think. I shoot Lucifer, but in that he makes us all. There's a thing where we all rise up and then fall to the ground. Well, we don't fucking do that. Some people do that, right? But in order to make it look cool, you have to do this. Again, magic of television. And I didn't know. I'd never really done like a stunt where you use, like they had some people come in and they were on wires in the air. But in order to start it off, we all had to do this. I didn't know that. So when he does the thing, he's like, and all of you fly to the air. I just went. Assuming they were gonna cut. And then Phil was like, Briana, no, it's Phil Segretia, thank God, because he knows I'm a dummy. And then the other one, I don't know if you guys can see this, was when you fall to when you fall to the ground. And he's like, okay, and now all of you fall to the ground. And I did this. Such a limber one I am. Anyway, oh, that was fun. Comedy way. How about you?
That was good. I got to do so much fun stuff. I always enjoyed having my limbs broken just because it was so impressive that I could hyperextend a little bit. And so even the stunt people would be a little bit like, are you okay? That's right. We'll just slip my shoulder out of socket for this shot. It's fine. Fucking love that. I liked being clotheslined by the vampire because I was talking about this in a meet and greet. I actually was leashed to the ground and I had to just run really fast, and at some point the leash would give out and it would pull me back, so I did that whole thing all by myself. And then ultimately, when alternate world Dean was a vampire and ripped my throat out.
Oh yeah, this is a good story.
Yeah, well, it's
Good story for like late night.
it wasn't though. He just kept screaming for different condiments.
That's not the way you told me, Kim Rhodes.
What? I literally don't remember. I just remember him going, Dean, get the hot sauce! And I was like, I can't, I'm dying.
I don't mean like anything untoward, just like it's not beyond any of us the idea of having to do many takes of Jensen Ackles nibbling at your neck.
I wasn't fucking them up on purpose though. I mean, that's not beyond me, but I didn't. No, man. I'm too intimidated. I'm like, they're the stars. Don't fuck up their stuff. But yeah, that was hilarious, and he was very, very considerate. Yeah.
I don't believe it for a second.
Blood.
Hot sauce.
Yeah, I loved
Thank
all
you
of
very
that.
much.
Thank you.
Hi, honey.
Hi. So, Kim, I'd just like to say thank you for giving me my second favorite cameo of all time. It was, I cry every time.
And now we have to ask who's the first.
The first is
Tim
Briana.
Amundsen.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We'll give you that one.
You're
Next
even
time.
above Misha, okay? You're even above Misha. There you go.
Thank you.
So my question to you guys is, if you could be involved in an episode of This Is Us, 911, or The Walking Dead, which would you pick and why?
Kim won't have an answer to this because she doesn't watch TV. This is a fun fact about Kim. But she reads a lot of books. Ask her a book question next time. I'm just kidding. Kim, I think Kim would be great in Walking Dead, don't you? I mean, she's great in everything, but don't you think that she's such a Carol character? That being said, I only watched like the first few seasons of Walking Dead, where Carol had that amazing arc where she was like an abused housewife and was very timid, and then she just became the biggest fucking badass on the show. Yeah, that's very good, very good. A Maggie?
Maggie. I will tell them you said that, and maybe they'll give me a job.
I would also like to be in The Walking Dead. I think that I love ensemble shows. This Is Us being a huge ensemble show. I will say that as much as I do love doing drama, the last theatrical show that I did was mostly a drama. It was a play called The Humans, and that was really fun, but it was so challenging for me. It's not my sweet spot to cry that much over and over again. It's very, very hard for me. And actually, just from my system, my nervous system, it demands a lot of my heart and soul, and it's hard to do for months on end.
It's hard because the body doesn't know the brain is just playing pretend.
Exactly, yeah.
The body is having an experience of, I'm in trauma every single night.
Yeah, I think some actors are amazing at that. I am not one of them. So for that reason, I think This Is Us would be hard. And then the other one I haven't seen.
911?
Yeah.
It's really good. 911,
It's good, hey?
911 Lone Star.
My problem is that I thought you meant Reno 911, and I was like, that one, I think that, you didn't say that, never mind. Brianna's right, I can't answer this question.
Thank you very much.
I want to play with Lieutenant Dangle.
I do too. Hi, honey.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm from Minnesota, so I love Donna's character and everything.
Okay, yeah.
So I was wondering what line of yours you think would best benefit from the word fuck?
What line of Donna's
Both you and Kim, just, Jody and Donna's lines benefit
would best
from the word
would be enhanced by adding the word fuck?
Are we adding or substituting?
fuck. Either.
Great. Oh, fuck you, Winchester.
Yes. Because it's screw you. Well, there would be fuck you, Dean, instead of stuff you, Dean. But I gotta go with, oh, you fucking betcha. I like that rewrite.
Yeah,
That's gonna be an hour iteration.
boom. That's when Netflix picks up the spin-off.
That's right.
Yeah.
We will purchase our characters from the CW, sell ourselves with the fandom to Netflix, but a rated R version of Jodie and Donna's adventures is what we'll do. That seems like we should do that. CW needs the money, it sounds like.
But it's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm sure nobody will have any concerns about it at all.
No.
And when they ask why we're doing it, we're like, do you hear us out? Okay, hold on a second. Hear us out. All right. So, whoops, there goes my phone. All right. So the road so far, yeah, you got it. And then we're gonna get, and
you fucking betcha.
there. And then they'll give us tons of money.
Yes, I believe it.
It's gonna work.
We'll make it happen.
Yes.
Don't worry, it's really easy.
Whiteboard
So
that
easy.
shit.
Thank you, that's a great question. Hi.
Hi. Oh, sorry, thank you. My name's Amanda, and I was just wondering, so last week I fell off of a horse, and so we were talking about back pain. I can definitely relate.
Well done.
And so I was wondering, was there ever a time where you fell off of a horse, or you metaphorically fell off of a horse and had to find a way to get back on?
Literally daily. Metaphorically.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, that time I woke up in the morning?
Yeah. I think we all do that. I think that's really the ultimate challenge in life. I mean, some days you wake up and it's easy, but some days you wake up and it's not easy. And you just got to tell yourself, you're like, that horse isn't going to ride itself. What doesn't break you? What's the...
Or breaks you a little bit. Breaks you, can break you a little bit. Wee bit of a break.
I can't think of. Oh, recently I did get kicked out of my house. That was a rough one. Not my house. Let me rephrase this. But we are renting a house. The owner of the house wanted to take it over. We've been there for almost a decade, and suddenly we have to move. And I live in Vancouver, which is the craziest housing market in North America. And this was very challenging. But what are you gonna do? You can't. What am I gonna do? Not do anything? Sometimes you just gotta fucking just roll up your fucking sleeves and just get to it and suffer. And you have your people. Make sure you always are surrounded with your people. That really makes everything feel a little easier. Just to feel held. If you find a way to feel held, even if it's not people, even if it's animals or a faith, or whatever you have where you feel not alone. Fandom is a great example. These are things that will help you, because literally I do think getting back on the horse is a daily habit that we all need to help ourselves do, you know?
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, just to preface, I teach horseback riding now. That's what I've been doing with my life. So we have a phrase that is, you cannot consider yourself a rider until you've fallen off 10 times. And so what I've taken from that, and this is what I'm going to tell you, is that none of us get good at anything without being bad at it first. And so this is one of the things, I've said this in a cameo before. This is one of my big new things. Is like, I can't judge myself for not knowing shit I haven't learned yet. That don't make no sense, right? So when I fall off of any horse, metaphorically or literally, I don't tell myself I'm bad, I tell myself I'm learning. And what a fucking amazing gift to give myself. So, none of us know what the outcome is. We're all just in process of acquiring information. So yeah, we fall off horses, we don't get jobs, things turn out not like we wanted them to. That's not a fucking failure, that's just learning. So yay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I hope you feel better. What did you injure?
Be careful.
It was last week, and I've been taking lots of pain meds.
Oh, I love pain meds.
What did you do?
So I was getting on the body to the left, and then I fell like that.
Did you kick it in the butt when you were getting on it?
I don't think so. My trainer says that I may have like hit the stirrup funny, and then the stirrup might have hit it. It was a young horse. It was like 3 years old. So it wasn't the horse that almost died.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I have a back brace with me if you need it.
Yeah.
And
Understand
muscle relaxer.
That is interesting that you say that though, because that is one of the things with my super beginners. I'm like, and when are you getting it? Like you've got 2 legs, right? And like one leg goes on here because you're getting on from the left, which by the way is because of war. Did you know that?
I did not.
Please pause for a moment while I go down my rabbit hole of special interest. The reason we get on a horse on the left side is because of war. Because when we first started riding horses, men had very long swords on their left side, which you cannot swing over at a horse because you stab them or yourself or things like that. So you get on the side so that the sword is over there.
I did not. So nobody gets on the right side?
No, that is not done. We get on the left side. But so you get 1 foot in, and then I'm like, don't kick the horse in the go button when you're trying to get on. So there's your free advice. When you're getting on a horse, do not kick them in the go button before you're on their back, because they'll go and you won't.
Fun fact.
You're welcome.
Fun fact.
That'll be $120 from all. Oh wait, you've already picked. Never mind.
Hello.
Hi. My question is, if you could reshoot any episode as like a whole feature-length movie, which one would you pick?
Wayward Sisters? That's an easy answer.
A feature-length movie.
Oh, God.
Feature-length movie.
Fucking Marvel would make so much money off of us.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that was a 2-parter. That was kind of a feature-length. That was, it was a 2-parter. It was a 2-parter.
That's right.
But if we had the budget of a feature movie.
Yeah.
So much money. What other episodes would be good?
And Hibbity 911.
Yeah.
That would be fun as like a more of like the Heat kind of thing, where they like meet and they like don't get along, just like in Hibbity 911, and then eventually, but like take the boys out, or just have them show up to be pretty and then they can go.
But more, I think that would be a good origin story. I like it would be a fun origin story, and then you could actually manage to include Jared kicking the signs.
That's right.
He's very tall. I don't know if you know this. Are you yes, Jared's very tall, and so when there are things that are also very tall, but he thinks he can kick.
This is what happened during
Sometimes
filming.
we spend some time waiting for Jared to kick them.
We're filming.
And I'm the asshole that's like, do it again!
We all stood around and waited until Jared could swing his leg up high enough to kick a sign up here that said, like, please keep your guns downstairs or something. I think it was like a gun lodge or something like that. And it was in Canada, so it was like hunting. But, he kept, and we all, see the camera guys just like this.
You can do it!
And then Cam's like, wee! Anyway. Yeah.
But to be fair, I'm like that about most things.
That's true. That's true.
It's kind of my inner dialogue at all moments. It's either wee or bee.
Or go fuck yourself.
That, yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now I shall dream about the movie we'll make. Hello.
Hi, I just wanted to say I love you guys. My question is, how would you end the show? Like, if you could rewrite it, how would you write it? How would your ending be?
Can I tell them my ending? I had before when we knew it was ending, but before we knew how it was ending, I made up an ending that I wanted. Okay, so it's another. it's looking grim for Sam and Dean, and they're backed into a corner, and it looks like this time Lucifer's really gonna get them, and like shit's going down, and then you hear Sam, Dean, and Mary's off in the distance screaming her son's name, and you hear Sam, Dean, and they look at each other, and then you hear much less panic, but just Sam, Dean. And you go over, and there's young Mary leaning out the back, going, hang on, let me get there. This is good. They should have fucking used it. And Mary's going, Sam, Dean, come on, lunch. And it goes back, little Sam and little Dean are in the same pose. And they look at each other and they're like, okay. And the camera goes down and you see all the toys they've been playing with. And there's Jody, Donna, and Lucifer. Hold on, wait, hold on. I'm not done. Fuck you. So you see all the toys, and then the camera goes down to the tree that they're playing under, and it goes up the tree, and there's a full-size cast sitting in the tree. And a full-size Lucifer waiting for them. It just hasn't happened yet. That's my idea.
Good, good. You need to write our movie, Kim.
Yeah.
Good. Thank you, wherever you went. Oh, bye, honey. Thank you. Hi.
First of all, I have to say you're wayward and badass, and I love the both of you.
Thank you.
Now for my question. Who would you rather fuck, marry, or kill? Bucky Barnes, Dean Winchester, or Klaus Michelson?
I only caught the second one. Who's the first one?
Bucky Barnes, Dean Winchester, and Klaus Michelson.
I don't
from
know
the
any
originals.
of those assholes you just mentioned.
Winter Soldier.
I know Dean, I guess. I don't want to do any of those things with him. Wait, F, marry, kill?
Yeah.
No. It's too much work. Dean's a fuckboy. Don't tweet that. Too late. It was written that way. I don't know who the other people are. Do you?
I know who Bucky Barnes is. No, that's what I said. I know who Bucky Barnes is.
Okay.
I
Like
don't know.
Chris Evans, Captain America? Yeah. I'd fuck him.
No, but not Captain America, Bucky Barnes.
Stop yelling at me.
Sebastian Stan.
I don't know what they're talking about.
You probably met him in Rome.
You go.
No, because see, here's the thing, and you know where
We're
we're
gonna
going.
Gemini on you now.
I'm gonna Gemini
All over you.
neurodivergent all over you because I'm like, I can't answer questions like this that are not specific. So, first of all, am I me or am I someone else? Okay, I'm married. Has my husband died?
Depends on if you'd rather be with Bucky.
No, but if I'm me, I can't do it. I don't want to do any of those things because it would make my husband very upset.
Fine.
And he is all of those things for me except for killing. I only think about that occasionally, and then I realize that's really my problem. But no, so like if my husband, this is true. So has my husband died?
No, it's not you. It's your characters, I meant to say, Jody and Donna.
Oh, okay, so it's Jody. So I'm answering for Jody, first of all. All right, so in this world, Jody...
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Jody and Dean and Bucky Barnes.
I think Donna would actually marry Dean. I think Donna and Dean had like a nice thing going.
Yeah, Jody would not marry Dean.
Really sexy, but yeah,
Jody, that would be weird.
They would cook together, and they would like. He would grumble, and she would make a goofy joke, and
they both enjoy pot roast together.
They enjoy pot roast. I see them getting married.
Yeah, they can. I think we should
Donna
figure this
would
out together.
enjoy the Chris Evans. It's not
Chris Evans. It's not Chris Evans, though. It's his friend. Okay, great. You know what? Donna can fuck Chris Evans. There. It's canon. Donna fucked Chris Evans, and not Captain America. Chris Evans showed up in Hibbing to shoot a movie, and Donna and Chris Evans fucked.
Love it.
All right.
I just want to take this moment to apologize to anybody under the age of 18 and to their parents. Especially Claire, who I met in my meet and greet today, who is tender age of 14. She has now learned about my personal sexual preferences. So,
Yeah, Yeah, so we both agree that we're gonna kill the one guy that we don't know who it is.
We're gonna kill the guy we don't know.
We're gonna kill the guy that we don't know who he is.
She's gonna marry Bucky Barnes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
marry Dean.
Yeah,
And then
it's all taken care of.
We're gonna fuck the shit out of Chris Evans.
There we go.
We got away with. There's no other panel.
Exhausting.
That gets away with
Fucking work. Well, I mean, thank God she said our characters, because already I'm like, where's my husband in all of this?
Sweating. I'm just like, the letters I'm gonna get, hopefully from Chris Evans. Anywho,
Dear
that was
Briana.
a wonderful, very confusing question.
I was scrolling through Twitter one day and I discovered
you have a kink. Anywho, hello.
Hi, I just want to say I love you guys, and you guys are both such huge inspirations to me. My question is, what tattoos do you think your characters would get?
an anti-possession.
A donut.
Fast answer, sorry, but yes.
We knew that one. We knew that one.
Jody didn't have one of
An
those.
anti-possession.
Damn it, Jody. It's your problem.
Donna had a bazooka. It's funny. No, a flamethrower. Hi.
Hi, I love you. If Jody and Donna could have like a dream date, like
with
what
each
would
other?
they do? Yeah, Jody and Donna, superior ship and supernatural, honestly. What would they do and like?
Okay,
where would
Jody
they
and Donna had a date together, what would they do?
Is that the murder shirt?
It is!
I love it so much! Oh my god! It's so cute! Okay, sorry.
Okay, so Donna. Okay, let's pretend they live together and they're going on like a date night.
Yes, now is this before or after the girls live with Jody?
After. Girls are not involved.
Okay, no, but I just want to make sure that the girl, because you know that Jody would like throw on some fucking flannel and jeans and comfy shoes and be like,
would be like,
yes,
Jody,
and they're like, no.
Jody, that's not the look.
No, so
It's not the
Claire
look,
and
Jody.
Alex have helped Jody tart up a bit.
I think Donna, I don't think she's like big into dressing up. I think Donna would wear like a nice sweater set, right? Some comfy pants. But she'd wear like her pearl earrings, you know, she'd be very cute. I think that she would,
I see mini golf.
I was gonna say, I see like a diner, I see like a milkshake, 2 straws.
Yep.
Mini golf is good.
Mini golf and some pool, because it would start to get a little sexy.
Something else.
No. Later, Jody does have an entire closet full of toys. That we've established. Someone gasped! We've established that a long time ago. Where have you been? Catch up. Yes. But no, I think there would be, once they had a few Kool-Aids, a few pops, there would be some pool, and one of them, I think Jody can shoot pool.
I was gonna say, I bet Jody's really good
And
at
so
pool.
Jody's helping Donna from behind.
Oh, romance.
Yes.
Oh, I love
So
that.
that's how they would get giggly and
Very excited about this question.
Yeah.
Great question.
Does it fit? Do you approve of their date?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then they'd go kill some vampires.
That's right.
And
They
shoot
get called to duty.
And that one dude that gave him a homophobic look, they just kick in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to thank both of you as people and your characters for showing me how strong women can be, even with all the things that they face, and being able to push through and come out stronger. My question is, if you guys could either reshoot a scene or an episode because of how much fun you had with it, or which, like, something didn't come out how you wanted it, which would it be?
I mean, I had so much fun shooting Hibby 911 because I got to meet Kim and we became friends quite quickly and we had a good time. But there was times on the Wayward set where we just were in hysterics, giggling at the dumbest shit.
Should we recreate it right now?
Okay.
The entrance?
Yes.
Okay, so, and here's an old chestnut. Some of you may not have heard it though. So there's a Wayward Angels, they're angel blades, right? So imagine in your mind, picture in your mind what angel blades look like. And before we show up on the scene, there's a bunch of really like severe angry angels, and they're all down with their angel blades going. Remember
this part, right?
And then Jack does the thing, and they all go. Bang. All right, and so by the time we show up on the scene, the angels are melted to the walls, and there's an angel blade melted, like... Okay, here, well, but they can't see that, there's a speaker there. So here, this is the angel blade that's been melted into the ground, and so the camera is following us, and we're walking in, and let's show them what they wanted. What the shot was supposed to be, right? So we walk in.
Camera's right here.
The camera's following us.
Yeah.
So we're walking and the camera's walking with us. So we walk in and we're like, ooh, scary. Oh, melted angels. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, man. Oh, angel blade. This is fucking awful, man. This is going to be so bad. All right. However,
that's not what they got.
Again, I would like you to now play back in your mind what the handle of an angel blade looks like.
Once it's in your head, it's hard to unsee it.
When it's sticking up out of the ground.
Hard to unsee it.
You with me? Okay. You with me? So this is the shot they actually got, right? Camera's here. This is what they got. Oh, so scary. Oh, so scary. So scary, so scary. Don't turn our face to the camera. Don't look at the camera. Okay, here we go. Cut, we did it. All right, moving on.
Yeah, we have to do a straight face for that one.
We should, I think I'd like to try to do that one again, just so, is that one yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so we could get it right. Because it would have been a really cool shot, but they couldn't use it because we couldn't stop
But it's
laughing.
also the thing that when fans ask, what thing would you steal from set if you could?
It disappeared though, weirdly.
Is it weird? It's weird. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello.
So, one, your cameos are fantastic, Kim. Thank you so much for our conversations. Two, since y'all are new on TikTok, what's been your favorite part about that?
I'm not new on TikTok. Are you new? You're not new on TikTok.
I mean, new-ish. I'm a year old on TikTok.
Hold on, what was the question?
What do you like?
What's been the best thing that you've either experienced or found with being on TikTok?
Oh, okay. Fandom on TikTok is amazing. They're so funny. I love it when people just do like fangirl videos and then tag me. You have to know, like, that warms the bottom of my goddamn heart. I love it so much. I also love it when I post something and then Kim duets it. That's always fun. Or when Kim would point out stuff to me that she's like, we gotta do this. When you did the phone call thing, when we did the phone call thing,
yes.
That was fun. And then the song, that was fun. That stuff's fun. It's so fun and interactive. I'm not on it that much. I just go on it to goof around when I'm like lying on my couch for too long. But it's so fun. It's so fun. It's a little too fun sometimes. I'm like, I must turn it off. Can't shut it down.
Yeah, aside from the farm content, I'm so there for all the aminals and the aminals.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so the thing, I'm going to try to edit this and not get soapboxy about it, but it is not another person's job to educate me when they are a member of a marginalized group of people. You with me on this? Like, it's not my job to go up to a person of color and say, hi, could you stop what you're doing right now and educate me on how to be a good ally? That's being an asshole. It is. Like, my intention is I want to learn, but it's not their job to teach me. On TikTok, I can educate myself. And so I have really enjoyed being able to follow people who are members of marginalized communities and learn from their stories and learn from their perspectives and be like, and learn things like, oh, I was being an asshole in my attempt to be a good person and show up in a way that I want to show up. That's one of the things I learned from TikTok is don't do that. You don't do that. Don't do that. Like that's making my feelings their job, which as a cis white woman in this world is kind of what I already do, is my feelings are everybody else's job. So I don't need to fucking do that anymore. I get to go, oh, teach me. And they do, just by creating content. So I love that. I'm educating myself about how I can show up more as the person I would like to be and less like the asshole I am.
Hi.
Hi.
First, I just want to say you guys are both very beautiful and gorgeous. And second, what are you guys' hobbies? Like, what do you guys like to do in your free time?
What's free time? I'm just kidding. That's a tricky question. Whenever somebody asks me that, I'm like, I don't know. Does anybody else feel like social media has taken up all their fucking free time? Yeah, I hate it for that. I love social media for lots of things. I'm really only on Instagram and barely Instagram anymore. I try not to go on too much, but sometimes I go on it and I just consume, which is not better. Point being is, I don't really have any hobbies. Do you have any hobbies?
Horses.
Oh, but that's not a hobby.
Yeah, it is.
It's a job now.
Well, but that's how I roll.
Right.
I was like, this sounds fun. I'll do it. Oh, that's just my brain. Yeah, horses, I would say horses are a hobby.
Like, I guess singing would be a hobby.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a little career.
You know what? Do you know what hobby we're going to go back to tomorrow? Making a podcast.
That's right.
We should probably have led with that. I buried the lead, didn't I? Sorry. We're going to start recording Wayward Podcast again tomorrow. That's a hobby.
We're very excited. That is a hobby.
That's a hobby.
We love it so much, and we're glad you guys like it. And we're so grateful you guys hung around while we took this little break. And we will not be releasing them every week because we are old and tired.
And we've got shit to do.
Yes, but we will continue to record when we get together for conventions because it's fun. And honestly, when Kim and I get together and we talk, where were we? We were in Indianapolis and we're in the gym. And we're just going on and on. We're just talking, standing in the middle of the gym, just talking for like half an hour. I was like, why are we recording this shit?
Well, that, if I recall correctly, we don't want to share that conversation.
That's true.
But boy, yeah, some people got an earful.
That's right. Or not. They had earbuds in. They were fine.
They did. They were fine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Lovely.
Hello.
Hi. This is a Kim question. I am
How
building.
dare you.
Briana's going to answer it.
Okay,
No.
I'll try.
I'm
but
just
you might
kidding.
not
No,
be
go ahead.
able
Go
to.
ahead.
I'm building an army of crows.
Yes.
I have 2.
Yes.
How many do you have, and what are their favorite treats?
Oh, so fact is, I spent my COVID making friends with the crows on my roof. I had 2 crows. Please hold. That I was like, fuck this, I need a hobby. Here's another hobby for COVID. And so I started luring in my friends on the roof. Well, once I got up close to them, I was like, that is not a crow, that is a raven. Crows are like this big. Ravens are about that big. And getting up close to a bird really illustrates how big their beaks are. But to answer your second question, so I have 1.5. I don't know what gender it is, but the other one kind of shows up occasionally. But I've got one that now will actually take food off of my hand. It has to be closed. If it's upward and if I'm looking at them, they won't take it. But if I'm looking aside and my hand is down, they'll grab. Favorite thing is hard-boiled egg yolks. Don't think about it. Don't. Don't. La la la. Yes.
Oh, I just thought about it.
Hard-boiled egg yolks. I do know that crows really love peanuts. However, crows also stash treats, and peanuts are such a severe allergy that if you have neighbors, you don't know if neighbors may have peanut allergies and they don't want to go out and get in the garden and have a peanut. The second thing I always recommend, that before you start interfering and fucking around with nature, talk to someone who is a local expert. Because if you are increasing the corvid population and you have an endangered population of other birds, corvids eat baby birds. Corvids eat, so make sure, always, this is for everybody, make sure that you are responsible in your interactions with nature, because it doesn't do anybody any good to like defeat the very purpose of what we're showing up for. So there's my Snow White fucking moment for the day. So yeah, hard-boiled eggs.
And congratulations.
Yes.
Your army.
Hello. Inspiring murders.
Hi. I was actually going to ask about the podcast, so I'm psyched to hear that. Woo. But instead, like, if I would love to hear about anything you're excited about doing coming up, like either of you projects, anything.
I'm moving.
I'm moving. We're both moving. Do you know what? I think that we were just having this conversation, or an adjacent conversation earlier. For actors, unless you have a show or you have a show in development, and even if you have something in development, it's hard to talk about it until you're literally on set, because shit can go sideways so hard and fast that the last thing I want to do is share things that I've been working on for the last while, have you guys be stoked about it, and then be like, it's not happening. Also, I don't really have any shame, so I would have no problem telling you that. But point being, I work really, really hard, especially over the last few years, to not identify so heartily with my chosen profession. And so I think it's really great, Kim's really great at this, is that when we get questions like, are you working on anything? We understand that you guys want to know the goods, like where you can watch us. And we fucking love that, because it makes us, when we do silly things, like I just did an episode of Kung Fu on the CW, and that was so fun. I got to do it with Rich. And I knew when I was filming it that you guys would see it, and I was doing it for you guys, you know what I mean? And so I love when you guys ask questions like this, because we know you're interested. But, that being said, I have to remind myself to do what Kim does, which is to talk about things in my life outside of what I do. It's so easy in this career because of it being so full of rejection, and your ego will want to cling to anything that makes you feel rewarded or worthy. It's so easy to make that your entire being, but it's so dangerous because it's 99% rejection. And so I work really hard, especially recently, to go, no, it's a win for me to have found a new place to live. It's a win to watch my daughter has started working on a cartoon. It's a win to, be able to go visit my mom in May. These are things that, and I encourage everybody to do this, who is finding it hard to separate that kind of brain, to go, no, everything in my life is a win. Everything in my life is worth telling people about, and I try really hard to not just talk about my work. I also like to talk about Chris Evans.
Thank you. Hi, my dear.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so first of all, I want to say that you both inspired me on screen so much. Kim, because you were older, but you were seen still as beautiful and powerful. You weren't seen as like matronly. And Briana, I know you were pregnant, but to see somebody who was thicker be somebody who was still sexy and beautiful in it, it inspired me a lot. So my question is, who on film or in your lives inspired you to be unapologetically you, so that you could inspire me to be unapologetically me?
That's very sweet. Thank you for that. Wow. I honestly feel quite inspired by coming to these conventions and seeing all of you. I know that seems like a bit of a easy answer, but I don't know. It's so easy to get locked into how we think we should be, or how we think we should act, or how we think we should look. And it's been so nice over the past, 7 years, I guess, for me to do these conventions and really have you guys embrace all of me, just as you said, the way I am. And in turn, you know that I embrace all of you the way you are. And it just makes me think, why isn't everybody doing this? You know? Yeah. So I feel like coming to these conventions, I feel inspired. Every once in a while I get in my head, I think maybe we all do that, is like I should be different or I should look different. And it's so nice to come to these conventions, and I wonder if you all feel the same way, to come here and be like, oh no, I'm pretty dope actually. I'm okay. So that's my answer. Sorry, I feel like I'm talking a lot.
Thank you.
What was it like going from Zach and Cody being a mother of two troublemaking boys to helping out Dan and Seam, who always get themselves in trouble?
Well, Zach and Cody had elevators and Sam and Dean have motorcycles.
They do?
Yeah, they did. Well, on set they did.
Oh, those little mini ones?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. Also, the hugging posture was different.
Right. They're so tall.
Other than that, pretty much no different. I think I was set for that. I do love the people that are like, did you just keep going? It's like I feel like I was running and somebody just picked me up, switched treadmills and put me back down on another one, and I
different going, changed multiverses.
Yeah, that's all I did.
Yeah.
Same character, different world.
Hello. Hi. I have loved you guys both for a long time. I was a Zach and Cody kid too, and the question before me, you were the first person that looked like me that I really saw on TV. So just sorry. But since you guys are such a great relationship of women supporting women, both on screen and off, who is your favorite example in books, movie, TV of women supporting women, of badass women?
I don't read books. I'm staring at you.
Oh, wait, no, but she said TV and women, like, I have so many, but I'm just going to go with the first one that comes to mind, because now I'm like, that's a bad answer. But don't edit yourself, Kim. Just go with the first one. I remember when I was wee, and it was Linda Carter's Wonder Woman. And her little sister wanted to join her. And I have a little sister. Now, she's not little. She's 2 inches taller than I am, and she has a postdoctorate in biogenetics from Harvard. So,
real dummy, eh?
Girls finding a cure to cancer right now. But she's my little sister. And I remember watching and thinking, oh, even Wonder Woman looks out for her little sister. And I was like, fuck yeah! And I just remember seeing that affirmed, and it just reinforced my own, like, that's my sister. And I do carry that into my relationships with women, of just like, fuck yeah! You rock and I'm proud of you. Way to be you. So that would be my first example.
I'm going to give an example of that only some of you might know. So recently in the press, the woman who plays Meredith Grey of Grey's Anatomy, Ellen Pompeo, came out in the press saying that Katherine Heigl is a hero and ahead of her time, because 10 years ago, Katherine Heigl came out saying that the working conditions on Grey's Anatomy were inappropriate, the women were treated badly, and that they were working too many hours, and she was labeled a diva, a nutbar, and a bitch. And it ruined her career. Like, she really didn't do much. She also did a movie called Knocked Up, where she talked about the context of the character that she played was written intensely misogynistically, you know? And again, the writers were like, oh, they said this, right? So now, Ellen Pompeo's come out in the press going, no, We all got it wrong. We all got it wrong. She was right and we were wrong. Now, I think that conversation should have been had when she was being blacklisted. But I love that Ellen Pompeo is she still on that show? Yeah, she's still on that show and she's going, nope, we fucked up, y'all. We fucked up. And it ruined somebody's career. And I think it would behoove all of us as women, when we see a fellow woman being mistreated or not included in something, to go, hey, let's rethink that, or let's reframe that. I think it's happening a little more now, but when I see it happening in public, it makes me want to do it more, because sometimes we do it behind the scenes because so many of us, and this is just the world we live in, are worried about being vilified for standing up for people, because it happens so often. I think the more we stand up for women, the less we'll be vilified, and soon we'll be the force to be reckoned with. So, that's my TED Talk about that.
Hello. Hi. How do you think the boys from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody would get along with the Winchester boys?
I think things would explode. And it would be awesome. Cody would be panicked the entire time. Cody would just be like, no, that's not how it needs to be a lateral cut if the vampire is going to be completely beheaded, and Zach would just be like, so, like, could I just be a little bit of a vampire? You could turn me back though, right? Like, it'd be interesting just to find out. I just want to know what it'd be to be that strong and scare the shit out of my brother. And I think Sam and Dean would enjoy their company and figure out how to weaponize them.
Hi, my loves.
Oh, hello.
So we talked last night in the PJ party briefly about some interesting dreams that we have had.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And so...
oh, wait, okay, yes, okay, all right, I'm caught up.
You actually didn't know.
I'm caught up now. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
We won't go down that line. That's PJ party conversation. But what is your favorite dream that you have ever had that you were willing to share with us?
Ooh, I like the ones where I realize I can fly. Those are my favorite kind of dreams. And also I have weird, hold on, brain kicking in and being like, don't, you're weird, but we don't need to share how much. So to give you a half answer, I also frequently have dreams that I can breathe underwater, and I have experiences that are very strange when I'm breathing underwater, and I really like the breathing underwater dreams, for the most part.
I don't think that's.
I didn't tell you the weird part.
I'll tell you crazy. That was hard.
I'll tell you the crazy part backstage.
Okay, copy that. I had a dream once that Jason Sudeikis cast me in Ted Lasso, and that was pretty cool. Yes! I woke up going, what? Like I had actually been cast in the show.
Yes!
It was not true. But I did put him on my vision board after that, so. Well, I mean, I don't want to say it's a thing, but it's probably a thing.
It would be a thing. It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, Kim, I'm excited to meet you tomorrow, and you adopted me on TikTok, so hello, Mom.
Super quick, I'm using the I invite you to call me Mom. Again, things I learned on TikTok. There is actual legitimate adoption is a big deal, and I was using it in a casual way, and so I am no longer using the word adoption because it was being disrespectful for people who felt that it was damaging to. So, yes, I invite you to call me Mom.
Okay. A question I have is, would you two, because you guys are inspirations to like a lot of people, like Don, I looked at you like, or Briana, sorry, like I looked at you and was like, oh my God, thick thighs, like she looks like me, like inspirational. Would you guys ever be interested in creating a clothing line like called Wayward Clothing about different size bodies?
I'd wear it.
There you go. We have some buyers up here. Yeah.
Sounds hard, but you can do it. Mine would just be all like, oh look, another thing of Black.
Another black t-shirt.
This one has a pocket.
No, I'm very into that stuff. I remember when we were, for a while, there was a gal at the BJ party wearing the Wayward period, AF period shirt. There she is. Hello, love. I see you. Yes, sit down. Just kidding. I just went to a t-shirt shop and made it because I was like, this is a great idea. This is the kind of shirt I like to make. I do love doing stuff like that. So the answer is yes. You will have to buy it all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, how was that?
It was great.
Yeah, you having fun?
So fun.
Oh, birthday special. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause for our two beautiful heroes, Kim Rhodes and Briana Buckmaster. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Not really. We're gonna have some autos, and we're gonna have some karaoke. A little later on. Give you time to get some food in you. But rest up and get in lines and get in queues or whatever it is you want to do right now. And we'll see you in about 15 minutes or so, 10 minutes. Well done, Jersey.